Very, very smart product. It's $899-280. It is from Shark. It's called the Mess Master. And we are mastering the art of the deal tonight with the lowest prices, we believe, in the United States of America. And with Arlo, they're all about essential coverage for everyday protection. And with this particular essential outdoor camera, clearer detail by far. Why? Because you've got motion detection alerts. It recognizes what's happening. Is it a vehicle? Is it a human? With real-time video feed, you can watch wherever you may be, and you can hear wherever you may be with two-way audio, clearer than ever as well, with an integrated spotlight and siren, color night vision, which is game-changing, all weather, hottest of summers, coldest of winters, no wiring hassles at all. Plus, with this industry-leading rechargeable battery, up to 4 times longer, 1 time per year is all you have to charge this, and you'll get a year's worth of use, which is really significant. So HSN really putting our best foot forward for this Memorial Day, and hopefully capturing your imagination, making the impossible possible, a nearly $400 package that we are doing for $99 and change. To put it in perspective, one of these cameras is typically $100. We have an if purchased separately that will really lay out the details, because for the 3 cameras, you would spend $299.97. So that's, you know, already we're winning by a lot. We're going to include an extra solar panel. That's $40. That solar panel means that you can hook up one of these cameras to that, and you'll never need to go near that camera ever again. The rays of the sun will consistently and constantly always power it. We're going to throw in 4 months of Arlo Smart Service. That's another $40. That's going to allow you to store your video clips. So your total retail value is just shy of $400. We're under $100. We're going to pay the shipping and handling, and it's on FlexPay of $20. It's your home protected, finally. It's your children's new home, the son, daughter-in-law, their first home protected, finally. It's taking control, maybe in a neighborhood that you love, but friends, neighbors are struggling with packages going missing, packages being stolen. Maybe somebody you know in your neighborhood has struggled with a break-in, which is always so devastating, so devastating. We live in a time where it's affordable to have this protection at $400. It is affordable. You know, if we were to rewind 15, 20 years ago, we'd be thousands of dollars to have a camera system. To be at $99 is obviously almost giving it away. You can't afford not to have this. Why is it so low? Because it's Memorial Day and we always do a crazy deal. Julie, Arlo is regarded as one of the pioneers in this industry, right?
Yes, they are. And they're also known for their, remember the original night vision?
I do.
The infrared night vision. Now there's color night vision. So this is the camera in addition to the XL battery. It's got the 2-way talk. The field of view is 130 degrees. They're all weather, no wires. Installation is 2 screws, and you can see where you can move this around. All you need is Wi-Fi. You have to have Wi-Fi, and then you need a smartphone, and you download the app. And then you can set all 3 of your cameras up on it. You can name your cameras. Each one, let me show you this. A built-in siren, a built-in siren, and a built-in siren. If you don't want a siren on all of them, then you don't have to set it up that way. But you can change it up. One thing I want to show, there's a spotlight right here. That spotlight is what turns black and white infrared night vision that Arlo is known for into full-blown color. And let me show you, I want to show you my front porch because I was live on it earlier. I'm going to show you on my tablet because it's a little bit bigger. Look how dark. This is infrared night vision. This is the same camera, okay? Now there's no motion, that's why it's like this. But if somebody came on my front porch, it turns it into full-blown color. But this is what every other camera looks like. And if someone comes up, they're all black. You can't tell what
it's black and gray.
It's black and gray, and you can't see what anything looks like. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn the spotlight on. Yours will be automatic. Look at that.
I see the green grass.
You see the green grass. It just brings everything to life. There's the red, white, and blue. There's the American flag. I even noticed There's a truck or something.
Who is it, Julie?
I don't know who it is, but I can read the letters, 3H something, and then the pole is blocking it. But you can pinch and zoom. This is color night vision. It's midnight, and you can see in full-blown color. My husband will be very proud of his green grass. You can see the color of a car. If somebody was driving by, I can see the color of the car. If someone comes on my front porch, if someone comes on my front porch, I can see what they're wearing. If you have to describe somebody to the police, a red blazer, a tan shirt, white pants, tan shoes, a watch. I know last time we did this, I could see Guy's watch, the color that he had a silver watch on.
Wow.
I could tell that he had a silver ring on. It was crazy, but that's color night vision. So we're gonna do a live demo. If we could show my front porch, the traditional versus color night vision, and then I'll get this ready and we'll show it to you live in the studio. That's traditional night vision. That's what everybody else has. Those are the old Arlo cameras. These are new, color night vision. It's been a game changer in the industry. It really has been, because at night now you can see in full-blown color. So we'll show you what that means. And it's automatic, by the way. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to know anything. That spotlight will automatically go off when there's motion, and then it turns that black and white into full-blown color. So here's our camera.
I'm in position, Julie.
Okay, and we'll show you what this is during the day. You can see the lights are on in our studio. Here's Adam.
Hello.
You can pinch and zoom. He's in his blue blazer. Okay, let's dim the lights.
Okay.
I want to show you what it looks like. We're going to get the studio as dark as we can get.
Okay.
We'll turn the lights down. Now it may turn to black and white. If it does, that's okay.
Okay. It's now dark in the studio, just by the way. It's getting dark.
Okay, hold on. Let me back out here.
Our Wi-Fi is a little bit slow, just so you know.
Yep, it's connecting.
We need to upgrade to lightning here in the studio. It's okay, it's coming, it's coming. Wait for it.
Okay, here it is.
But
Okay.
you'll see, there we go.
So this right here, if we can show how dark it is in the studio.
Look at that.
On the left side, there we go. Okay, this right here, this is how dark it is.
Hello.
This is the Arlo camera.
Right.
Right here. I'm gonna pinch and zoom into Adam. Look at this. I can see his blue car. This is crazy. So this is how dark it is in the studio. So think of your backyard.
Yes.
How dark it is.
Yes.
It's pitch black. Or your front yard, or your side yard, or maybe by the alley, maybe by your garage, outside of the garage. This is what you're gonna see at 2 a.m., 3 a.m. You're gonna see in full-blown color. If anything would happen, if a car is driving by slow, if there's anything suspicious, you could also set your siren off. Adam, I can see your HSN card. I can see the HSN circle.
There's no getting away, Julie. You'd be able to.
And let's see. Look, I can see Adam's shoes.
You see everything about me, right? You could pick me out in a lineup.
I can pick you out of a line. I almost feel like I can see the brand of them.
Jeez Louise.
So you can, and this again, we're in the dark. I can see the blue behind Adam, the blue door, the kind of tan colored chandelier, the gold.
You couldn't do this with regular night vision, because night vision is gray and black. So everything's gray and black.
Exactly. And on your phone, or if you're on a phone or a tablet, you can pinch and zoom.
Yes.
So if you gave this video to the police, you can describe who that person is.
Yes.
You can pinch and zoom to get a better look to where it's crystal clear. And because it's high definition, you're able to pinch and zoom and not lose that resolution. The cameras are really great. We've come so far with Arlo.
Oh, have we come so far? Well, we've come so far, and now we are basically out of time. We have 15 minutes left. So there's no encore tonight at 1 a.m. We're heading in. I told you this other today's special from Shark, the Shark Mess Master. That's just because we're limited in availability of this today's special. It's Memorial Day. It's a big one. It's priced to sell. It's discounted so deeply. It's attractive, obviously, to anybody watching. And if you've Googled this, look what other retailers are selling it for. I won't name the retailers, but the most that I saw was selling 1 for $99. So you see that we're doing 3 for $99, and we throw in the solar panel as well. I mean, it's a killer deal. It's just a killer deal. It's not secondhand, it's not refurbished. I want to pinch that in the bud right now, because a lot of people might think that it's so inexpensive. You might imagine it's refurbished or secondhand. It is absolutely not. We've been working with Arlo for so many years, and we ask asked them for this Memorial Day to really go all out, and they went all out. So I want to encourage you, before you head to bed tonight, you might be spending tomorrow with family, you might be heading out, you might be doing something else. Order this evening, and then you are guaranteed to get it. You're going to feel safer, and you're going to feel stronger. You're going to feel more empowered. And we talked about the good stuff, the fun stuff, the unexpected stuff that you'll be able to capture on your Arlo. Obviously, now seeing I mean, look at what's going on at the neighbor's house. You just never know. Now you'll be able to see everything when you want to see it, wherever you are, at the local restaurant, in another city, in another country, on vacation. You'll always have eyes in the sky and everywhere. You know, obviously I'm torn because I could certainly talk about the price all night long. I mean, I could just stand here and keep saying $99 and change and free shipping for a $400 system, because that's really compelling. But honestly, what's better than that low price is the big value. The value of getting a camera system that does not compromise or sacrifice on anything at all. Every conceivable extra is included. Yes, it has color night vision, not regular gray and black night vision. Yes, it has two-way talk, but it has noise canceling two-way talk. Yes, it has high resolution, but it's 1080p high resolution. Yes, it has a siren, but it's a high decibel siren. Yes, it has a spotlight, but it's a pure, bright, white light spotlight. And yes, it is the only camera system that we have ever offered that can ever claim what I'm about to say, and that is that with one single charge, this camera will work for up to 12 months. Every other camera you have ever seen me talk about, right here, stood in this position, I will always say, every 2 or 3 months, go grab the battery, take it inside and charge it, and then put it back. I'm not gonna say that to you because it's not true. On this camera, it's the XL, extra long, not extra large, extra long. Extra long battery life means that with one single charge, this camera is going to last you a whole year. That's the convenience we have waited a lifetime for. And that is why we are now nearly 1,400 sold. Where are we? We are more than double where we expected to be. Why is that important? Because if we've sold nearly double what we even thought, it means it's going to sell out twice as fast as we anticipated. But Julie, again, you can't argue with the brand, you can't argue with the quality. Could we just go over one of the most common questions, which is installation?
Installation,
and also, will this hold up against hot summer sun or cold winter weather?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, because I was just gonna say that. And if you're gonna be watching throughout the day, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna take this camera right here and I'm gonna put it in a bowl of ice, because they're all weather. So whether they're, because of course they're gonna be outside, whether they get rained on, ours withstood so many hurricanes, I can't even tell you. And then this one, what I'm gonna do, this camera's live, and you can see right here.
Yes.
This is the one I have connected. I'm gonna put it in this bowl of ice.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it in all day. When's our last show? It's supposed to be
if there's any left at 9 or 11.
9 or 11,
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna put this live camera in a bowl of ice. You can see there's the ice. There's our feed.
It's frosty.
And we're gonna show you at the end of the day, it is still gonna be in working order. So it doesn't matter where you live, it doesn't matter what time of the year it is, whether it's hurricane season, whether there's a rainstorm, whether you're up north in Minnesota, these work anywhere, indoor, outdoor. You can move these around. As far as installation, all you need is Wi-Fi in your smartphone. Download the free app. It's 2 screws. There's no wires to this. And as Adam has said, you never have to buy batteries, which is great. You can rotate this around to get that perfect angle. There's a button on the top, and that's what you're going to connect to your Wi-Fi. You're going to hold that down, and you can connect it. Everyone in your family, too, can have the app. And then on the app, my husband has the app.
Yeah.
We all have have the app, so we always know what's
going on. And the app
on.
is free to download, of course.
The app is free, and you can see on mine, I have the Arlo doorbell. You can name your cameras. This is the garage. That's our outdoor. That's in the back, and then this is our front porch. I want to show you again. When you go in, and then these are all the videos, by the way. So we have the Arlo Secure. You're going to get 4 months where all of those videos. This is if a package gets stolen. You want those videos. You download them to your phone, and then you can show these to the police.
Absolutely.
These videos hold up in a court of law.
Yes.
And Arlo Secure is 4 months, and you can try it out if you want to. It's a subscription. You don't have to do it after 4 months, but I would suggest in those high traffic areas where the packages are, it's good to have one of them where you have the videos in case something does happen. You want to have the videos, and that's in line with all the other security cameras that are out there. And I think you know that it's not anything new, but you want those.
Real fast, Julie, because it just reminded me. My next door neighbor, David, and his lovely wife, Holly, they bought an Arlo from us the last time we did it, and he's a really nice guy, loves to chat, and he was telling me that he had a camera system, right? He was paying $70 a month. $70
a month.
And for that, you won't. I mean, when I tell you this, you won't believe it. For the $70 a month, it didn't even store the clips.
What was he paying for?
Just to be able to look at the cameras.
Oh,
I know that sounds ridiculous. It's the God's honest truth. It's scandalous what some of these companies do. Arlo put you in control. You don't have to pay anything per month if you don't want. If you just want to have it free, you can do. Just access the live stream. If you want to store the clips, it's a really nominal charge. But what's amazing is there's still companies out there that are charging people nearly $100 a month for next to nothing. And the quality, he showed it to me. His didn't even have two-way talk. And I mean, forget things like color night vision. It didn't have anything like that. I mean, it's just, it's extraordinary, the difference that you have with Arlo versus some of these other brands out there. This is every feature going. The team letting me know we have 9 minutes left. Again, Arlo is here tonight. Holly and the whole Arlo team are, here being a part of this massive day for us. We want to thank them and their team for bringing this opportunity to us and our HSN family. There's always a lot of wonderful pressure on a Memorial Day, like there is on all the big holidays and Black Friday and all these big shopping days. We want to impress you, and we want to really bring you the best. In a time where obviously we're seeing some prices in various areas, especially electronics, going up. We've only gone and brought you the lowest price ever. We think it's the lowest price in America. We don't think there's an online store anywhere doing what we're doing. We don't think there's anywhere in store doing what we're doing. So we've gone as far as we possibly can. But the only thing I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, and I don't think I'm spilling any trade secrets, is that we cannot afford to sell $400 Arlo packages for $99 and change every day of the week. But you know that, right? I know you know that. But on this day, we will do it, and we will sell it out. And you'll be thrilled, and we'll be thrilled, and you'll think of us maybe in the future when you want to buy something else, a lipstick, a laptop, whatever it may be. But you just got the best deal in America on Arlo cameras, bar none. So in our final minutes, in our final moments, we would love for you to jump on in and grab yours before you go to bed. Julie, this is a camera that's designed from the ground up. It's one of their newer generations. It was built differently. Do you mind showing us the spotlight and the siren again? We're getting questions about that.
Yep, okay, let me go out.
Because this is an all-in, it's not just a camera, it's an all-in-one security system.
Yeah, so there's a spotlight right here. It's automatic, so whenever it detects motion at night, that will automatically come on, and that's what turns it into the color night vision. So the siren, and you can set it up where if you just want to have one activated, or you can do all three. The other thing is you can have it where it's automatic.
Oh, that's loud, it's piercing.
Or I'll deactivate it.
Yeah.
Or what about this? Let's say you're laying in bed and it's 2 a.m. and you get a notification and you check your phone and you see somebody out there. You can go live in your phone and sound the siren. So I think that's great too. So again, you can go in the app and customize everything how you want to. Do you want to do the field of view again?
Can we do that?
Okay, let's do that.
And also, Julie, I'm not wrong in saying that if somebody wanted to buy a couple of sets, they could do that and that would all work together. Right?
Yes. Exactly.
Which
so
is
if you
great.
wanted to, yes, you can have up to, we knew that last time, right? There's tons of cameras.
I seem to remember we talked about it was multiples.
You can have a ton of cameras in the app.
Yeah.
If you have the doorbell, if you have other Arlo cameras, you can add this to the same app.
Which is fantastic. Again, maybe you have a huge property and you want 6 cameras, every angle covered. But then again, Julie, you're going to show us that even just with one camera.
One, yes. And you can also split the cameras up. So if you want to keep 2 and give 1 to your daughter, you can do that.
Nice.
Okay, I want to show you the field of view.
Okay.
Here's one camera. We have it behind our cameras in the studio. And I want you to see the field of view. It's 130 degrees. I'm going to cross here.
Okay, and I'll go over here.
And I'm going to go. So with one camera, look how far. Think of your backyard. Think of your front yard, your side yard. Think of maybe you have a 3-car garage.
Yes.
This is big enough to where the one Arlo, I'm sorry, I keep crossing over that. The one Arlo camera is going to be able to see everything in your backyard, everything on your front porch. So Adam, and look, plus up high,
it's massive.
Down low, it's massive. I can see across the street in mine. And by the way, I can shut off notifications of cars going back and forth.
Right, so you won't get alerts if you don't want them, right?
So you don't get all the alerts, yep.
I mean,
but look, this is one camera that
near
you're looking
or
at.
far, I mean, we are walking great distances. This is massive. I mean, you can see, I think in the imagery there, we've got 4 of our studio cameras pointing. It shows you the sheer volume, the size of this space. And this still, with one single Arlo, is able to capture us at every single angle. That is impressive.
I'm going to show, okay. How many? There's 1 camera, 2 camera. No, they're numbered. 1, 2. There's 3 and 4.
Wow. 4
HSN cameras, and there's 1 Arlo camera with a wider field of view. So again, think of your house and where you want to put them. 1, of course, in the front, 1 in the back. Maybe you have a 3-car garage, a 2-car garage. If you have a 3-car garage, this is enough to be able to get every single car in the shot in here. Maybe you have a dark side, or maybe you have an alley. Each one has a spotlight, a built-in spotlight that's automatic. So at night, if it detects motion, the spotlight goes off, you'll get the notification, it starts recording, and it's in color. Full-blown color in the middle of the night. That's been a game changer.
So you get the benefit of just being able to see every detail, that is for sure. Field of view, I mean, you get the idea, that's really paramount. The siren, you heard that. Most cameras don't have it, and that spotlight. So you imagine it's nighttime, and that spotlight comes on, and you can just see so clearly. I know, I mean, I've really said so many times, and I know I'm driving you crazy with it, the battery life to me is absolutely where it starts and ends. It is the key difference that makes all the difference. This camera has a battery life unlike any other camera we sell. It will last a whole year on one charge. Most cameras, you know, you charge it and you have to keep charging it every couple months. One time on a whole year, you can use it without having to go up and take it down and recharge. And it doesn't require regular AA's or AAA's that obviously cost money, so you don't need to spend another $1 on it. Now, I want to remind you, with every purchase tonight, because we love you very, very much, we're going to include our solar panel. That's a $40 value at no extra cost whatsoever. What does that mean? You can connect this solar panel to one of these cameras, and that will mean this will always work and always be charged. You'll never, ever need to charge it up, because using the rays of the sun, it will just always be permanently charged. That's an exclusive bundle that you cannot find anywhere else in the United States of America. Everything you need is in the box. There's going to be no hassles with installation, I promise you. Arlo and HSN, who are so close, even worked out a deal where Arlo have provided